Looking at Mount Juliet's crime data, we have noticed that car theft is up nearly 238% year-to-date from last year. So far this year, 27 vehicles have been reported stolen. Last year at this time, only 8 were reported stolen. There is a growing trend about this activity, and Detective Cothron, who is working on a number of these investigations, can give us some insight on the trend. So what is this trend that we're seeing?
We've recently seen a huge uptick in incidents involving juveniles where they're responsible for essentially breaking into cars, but they're not actually using force to get into the vehicles. They're just finding unlocked car doors and finding items inside the cars. We've seen them take the keys to the cars, guns, knives, other weapons, and other valuable items.
Teenagers, they're just going into neighborhoods and checking for unlocked cars.
Yes.
So how do they go in the neighborhood and do this?
What we've seen in past incidents that we've charged on or that we've learned about, these kids are doing that in neighborhoods closer to where they live, getting lucky, finding a vehicle with the keys inside, stealing that vehicle and traveling to different cities in the mid-state, looking for more affluent, higher-end neighborhoods, and finding other vehicles to victimize or steal if they find the keys in those.
Okay, and what do they do with the cars once they're stolen?
We've seen two groups. One group would literally joyride in the cars, use the cars for as long as they could until maybe law enforcement caught on to what they were doing, and other groups would just take the cars out and destroy them.
And is there a certain time this happens at night?
We've seen somewhere between probably 11:30 midnight all the way up to 4 or 5 in the morning.
And is it any certain neighborhood that it happens in, or does it happen anywhere? Where do they go?
Mainly the more higher end neighborhoods, but we've seen completely random occurrences as well.
And y'all have apprehended quite a few suspects who are responsible for a lot of the vehicle theft, but there's still more out there committing similar thefts, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's several groups.
Okay. And they're kind of learning from each other, and it's kind of like a trend that's out there where, hey, cars are easy to break into and we can just take them because people leave the keys inside.
Yeah, absolutely. What we've seen is the kids are talking to each other, whether it be at school, other social functions, and mainly on social media.
What is the easiest way for someone to prevent becoming a victim?
Lock your car doors.
Simply just lock your car door.
Yes.
And definitely don't leave the keys inside, right?
Yeah, that or anything valuable, especially a weapon, anything like that.
Gotcha. Is there anything that parents can do?
Yes, paying a little closer attention to where your kids are, knowing who they hang out with, knowing who they're talking to on social media. We've seen that most of the interactions that the kids are having with each other between these different groups, they may not go to school together, they may not have any other interaction other than maybe via Snapchat or Kik or some other type of social media application.